Maybe borrow $20 to the mall.
If you have also been a victim of Offset and you need help, feel free to call into the Two Girls from Mars podcast.
Check this out. Celina Powell is getting dragged again, and this time the story paints her as painfully careless, while also putting Offset in a really bad light when it comes to money and decision-making. The situation is messy, embarrassing, and hard to watch. Celina Powell has been tied to drama with Offset going all the way back to 2018. That was when she claimed he got her pregnant, a claim Offset denied and later said never happened. At the time, Cardi B was still married to him, and the whole situation caused non-stop stress and internet chaos. Eventually, Celina Powell admitted the pregnancy claim was false. She later said that between the ages of 22 and 24, she was faking pregnancies involving celebrities just to gain attention and clout.
Let me tell you something. When the Celina girl said that she was pregnant by Offset and she was showing her stomach and...
But you know when she does those videos, she DMs the blogs.
Yeah, but look,
true.
She was showing her stomach, she even showed the baby and everything, and I was going so hard, like, it's not true, and every single time that I kept saying it's not true, people on purpose kept saying, it's true.
Those were her own admissions. She openly stated she lied on multiple men, claiming they got her pregnant when they never did. After that confession, everything went quiet. No posts, no drama, no headlines. The internet streets moved on. That silence lasted until 2025, when Celina suddenly popped back up and posted a video of Offset asleep in her bed. That one clip instantly confused people and reopened old wounds. Once the video hit, Celina Powell and her homegirl went live and started telling their version of events. According to them, this is how everything started. Celina said she was at home when her phone rang around 4 o'clock in the morning. When she answered, it was Offset. She asked how he got her number, and he told her he found it online. Then he asked if she wanted to link. She told him no and said it was not happening at that time.
A bunch of pregnancies.
You faked pregnancies?
A bunch.
With Offset and Cardi B, what was that?
That was like the biggest one, but I also faked one with Fetty Wap. That was my first. That's how I got known.
He used the one eye on you, huh?
How come you fake pregnancies?
I don't know, I was just bored.
30 now. I did all of that when I was 22 to 24, maybe even 25, I don't know. And I would just like to apologize. I give my sincere apology to everybody that I've hurt, especially the Offset situation.
Somebody sleeping in my bed, baby, yeah.
Offset reportedly brushed that off and kept pushing. When that didn't work, the conversation took a turn. He allegedly asked her how much money she had at home. She said she had a couple thousand. That's when he told her to bring the money to him at the casino immediately. That should have been a clear warning sign. Instead, Celina allegedly got out of bed, got dressed, drove to the casino, and handed Offset $15,000 in cash. The agreement was that he would pay her back the next day once the bank opened. From the outside, that move looks reckless. Think about it. A man you barely know calls you in the middle of the night, asks to link, gets told no, then immediately asks for money. Celebrity status aside, that situation doesn't make sense.
I get to the casino or whatever, he gets in the car, and then he's like we talk or whatever, he gives me a kiss. I was like,
This nigga's a real freaky one now. Real freaky ass nigga. We're kissing, we want to fuck on the period. You know I'm all for laying the tie down, but baby, on the first link up, I don't even know you like that. Lay the tie down, you're nasty. Red flag.
We didn't though. We didn't fuck that night. It was the next
But
day.
you wanted to though, and you knew I was on my flow. You're a real.
But it was, if it was up to him, he would have fucked me for sure. But me, I just
red flag.
I mean, kind of yellow. Bank was open tomorrow.
Oh.
Tomorrow came. It's 8 a.m. He's on my phone. Bring me more. I was like, oh. He was like, do you love me? I said, yes. I swear to God. Mind you, when we talk though, it's gonna have, I want the screenshots. So, add in the screenshot. I said, yes. He said, bet. Bring me that money. I said, oh, okay. Oh, 30, he comes. He comes, knock, knock, knock. Comes in the room. Why he literally gets in the bed, takes his pants off, and just is like.
You're lying. I don't believe it.
I swear to God.
This is not happening.
I wish I was lying.
This is not true.
Told you?
Wait.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
No.
I said he's gay. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear, Milan.
Celina claimed that after that, she showed him some affection in the car. The next day came, and the money never came back. No repayment, no explanation. At that point, she was already talking like she had strong feelings for someone she had just met. Then things got worse. Offset allegedly called her again, asking for more money after losing the original $15,000 gambling. He kept playing, kept losing, and still wanted her to come out of pocket again. Celina also said Offset told her to rent a hotel room and promised he would meet her there around 4 p.m. She booked the room and waited. Hours passed. He didn't show up until around 12:30 in the morning. After leaving her waiting all day, he allegedly walked in, acting like nothing happened and wanted to get straight to business. The whole situation comes off sloppy, irresponsible, and uncomfortable on all sides. That's exactly why people are talking about it again. Celina Powell went on to claim that while they were staying in the hotel room, a lot went down, and some of those moments made her start questioning Offset's personal behavior and boundaries. She suggested that certain things she experienced left her confused and raised questions in her own mind about him, without fully understanding what she was seeing. She then said that this was the same day she recorded the video of Offset asleep in the bed. According to her, she filmed it because he had knocked out afterward, and she took that as proof that he was completely comfortable around her. Celina continued by saying that during the time they were dealing with each other, Offset was opening up and sharing personal problems. She claimed he told her 3 major things. First, that his finances were in serious trouble. Second, that Cardi B allegedly had legal boundaries in place against him. And third, that he was dealing with intense anger toward another athlete and was talking reckless about it.
Told me that he was gonna when he sees Stephon, he's gonna shoot him in his knee and strip him and rob him.
If I catch Buddy and I can catch him, it's gonna be bad.
You
So I
wanna beat
think
him
she
up?
on some beat, strip, shot in the knee, all type of shit. See, I wasn't on his ass.
I wake up to his call. I was like, oh, my man's calling me on Christmas. He's gonna say Merry Christmas. Hello, Daddy. You got PayPal?
On Christmas!
On Christmas! You got PayPal? I said, for what?
What'd you send me?
I sent it to you, nigga. I lost $800,000, nigga.
Yeah, you lost $800,000. Yeah, you did. You lost that. But how did you give this bitch all of that on Christmas though? I'm doing this shit, but that shit's been coming. I've been doing this shit since September. Since August. The first 2 I got was in August. I'm just prepared. Like, it was Christmas. I didn't do that shit the day of. You can't even get them like that the day of.
While all of this was being said, Celina claims she kept circling back to one thing. She said she repeatedly asked Offset when she was getting her $15,000 back. Every time she brought it up, he would brush it off and tell her he was going to pay her. But when the moment came to actually give her the money, there was always an excuse ready. Instead of paying her back, she said he would flip the situation and ask her for even more money. According to Celina, the boldest moment came when Offset allegedly called her on Christmas morning asking for more cash, even though he still hadn't returned the original amount she loaned him. Now pause right there for a second. Celina Powell is not the only person who has accused Offset of constantly asking for money to gamble. Other artists and industry figures have publicly hinted at similar experiences, saying he's the type to borrow large amounts in casinos and disappear right after. Back to Celina's story. She said that while Offset was calling her on Christmas, asking for money through payment apps, she went online and saw posts showing him gifting another woman multiple Birkin bags. That didn't sit right with her. In her mind, it made no sense to be broke while buying luxury gifts for someone else. When she confronted him, she said Offset tried to explain it away by claiming the bags were purchased earlier and that he was completely out of money now. She described him going into full sympathy mode, explaining why he supposedly couldn't pay her back. This is where Celina said she should have taken advice from Cardi's past comments, which basically suggested that if someone is still living flashy in public, they're probably not as broke as they claim.
You're so broke. If you really going through some shit, like I just seen you outside. I remember when I was broke, I was never outside.
Right.
Like I just seen you buy some designer. Like I wasn't buying, even when I was a stripper and I had times that I struggled, I was not buying none of that shit. So it's just like, when I feel like I'm being played with, it's like,
Okay.
Think shit sweet. I'm thinking sweet. Shit ain't sweet, mama. On my mama, it ain't. My mama, you think you seen?
After several more failed attempts to get her money back, Celina said she finally reached her limit. She told Offset she wanted her money immediately. According to her, Offset responded by saying if she wanted it, she could come get it. They agreed to meet the next day around 4. When the time came, Celina called him to confirm the location. Offset allegedly told her he couldn't meet because he had court that day and even sent paperwork as proof. But when Celina looked closely, she noticed the documents were dated for the previous day, not the current one. She said that's when she realized she was being played. Celina went on to claim that after Offset completely ghosted her and disappeared with her money, she later ran into him and some women he was with at a party months later. She alleged that things got heated and that she and her friend were confronted aggressively.
Still be with Offset right here, right now. I would be with him had I not given a about my money. We had no beef. He didn't do nothing. He was on me. He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to me but take my money. And I have a problem with that. You're not gonna play with me about my money. I don't play.
We gamble to pay your rent. We gamble for fun. So when we lose, we laugh about it. We wake up the next morning, pull out an M, and we're back at it.
While Celina said she avoided serious harm, her friend ended up in a physical altercation in a bathroom. According to Celina, Offset called her the next day trying to smooth things over and deny involvement. She said she wasn't interested in excuses and only wanted her money back. That's when she claims he told her he couldn't pay her because he had just lost $800,000 gambling. At that point, she said the situation was beyond ridiculous. After asking for her money dozens of times, Celina claimed Offset started getting hostile and aggressive toward her. She said that's when the situation crossed another line and turned into threats instead of excuses. After things allegedly turned ugly and the money still never came back, Celina Powell said she finally hit her limit and decided she was done going in circles with Offset. She claimed she told herself she wasn't going to keep chasing him, so instead, she chose to take everything to the internet and expose what she said really happened. That decision is what led us straight to the current situation everyone is talking about right now. What made the whole thing look even worse is that despite Offset allegedly saying he had no money and couldn't repay debts, he was spotted back inside a casino not long after. That alone had people raising eyebrows because it didn't match the story he was telling behind the scenes.
The media, how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I haven't even asked you $1 for. Please go say that. When you make it seem like I'm a deadbeat mom, Belcalis Marlenis on Mansard pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me! My money, my hands. I could have a good month, I could have a bad month, I could be depressed, I could be in a room, but guess what? I have to pay that bill. No help. With no help. No nobody. Me. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Those are my kids. I'm cool with that. Shit don't faze me. But you're not gonna sit here and try to bash me as a mother when I pay for everything. Cause you left me with a bill for a whole entire year and I haven't said a thing. You don't even offer, so stop playing with me. Stop calling me. Where to?
By the way, do you guys know that my kids didn't receive no Christmas gifts from somebody in particular? Mother want to make it seem on social media like I was keeping my kids away from them. Like to make movies on social media, but purposely fly to New York to buy their kids gifts. And guess how many gifts did they buy my kids? Zero.
After seeing Offset gambling again while owing Celina $15,000, DJ Academics jumped online and backed up her claims. He said people need to understand that Offset allegedly only sticks around certain people when he's trying to get money. That cosign made the story blow up even more. Then things got even stranger. Just 24 hours after exposing Offset and accusing him of taking her money, Celina Powell went back online and said that if he hadn't taken the $15,000, she would still want to be with him. That statement had the internet completely confused and questioning her judgment. A lot of people started saying she couldn't see that Offset never wanted a real relationship with her and was only dealing with her for convenience. Others pointed out the irony, since she previously admitted to lying on him years ago by faking a pregnancy. To some, it looked like both sides were playing games at different times. Whether Offset is actually broke or not almost doesn't even matter at this point. People are saying that even if he had tens of millions sitting in the bank, the behavior would probably be the same. None of this has anything to do with Cardi B directly, but of course, her name still got dragged into it. Some folks online started criticizing Cardi for not speaking up, trying to turn it into something it wasn't, but that argument didn't really hold weight. Why would Cardi go after someone who is basically confirming the same things she's been saying about Offset for years? Instead of hurting Cardi, Celina Powell's claims actually seem to help her. Celina dropped what she says are receipts that line up with Cardi's long-standing statements about Offset being irresponsible with money and not handling his priorities. For a long time, people brushed Cardi off, but now the narrative looks different. For example, Celina publicly put Offset's business out there, saying he was buying luxury gifts for other women while allegedly not showing up the same way for his own kids during the holidays. If that ever comes up in court, it doesn't exactly paint a good picture for him. That's why Cardi hasn't gone online yelling or arguing. There's no reason to. What Celina is saying only strengthens Cardi's position, not weakens it. Even now, Offset has been trying to present himself online as someone who gambles for fun and is still living large. According to Celina Powell, that image is fake. She claims he's struggling financially and, without access to Cardi's money anymore, has been leaning on women around him to fund his habits. At this point, many people are saying Offset needs to take a serious step back. If he were smart, he'd follow the example of other artists who recognized they were losing control and had casinos restrict their access before things got worse. It really makes you think, how do people go from barely getting by to casually throwing millions on a table like it's nothing? Somewhere along the way, respect for money gets lost, and stories like this are the result. So before you dip, make sure you smash that like button if you're riding with us, tap subscribe if you're a real one, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single messy update. Trust me, you're gonna want to be here for the next video.